out. This is Bean. I'm Lindsay. Welcome to our backyard. I'm primarily making this video as a reminder for all of my friends and clients who were at an equine therapeutic trauma-informed experience a few nights ago. I want to give them tools and reminders of the things that we practiced in grounding ourselves and centering and soothing our nervous systems, bodies, minds, hearts, energy field before going to meet and work closely with the horses. So whether you work with animals or people, or you just wake up and work with this person that you live with and inside of and around every day, these tools and techniques are available and can be potentially beneficial to anyone. So I'm going to go really quickly through this DONA Eden energy medicine routine. I'll link the full video below if you want to take a little bit more time with it or really understand what's happening. So take a big breath in and give yourself some shakes. Big breath out. Take another big breath in, reach up. Breath out, palms together and to the heart, or both hands to the heart. May this practice serve each of us in our greatest and highest good. May we take only what we need and leave all of the rest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep breathing deeply and start to give yourself little taps on the cheeks here. As much pressure or not, however quick or slow feels right to you. Take another breath. Then we're going to bring that same tapping down here to just below the collarbones, ground through your feet, stretch through the crown, the top of your head. Take another breath. And then we're going to come right to center here, to the sternum. Same thing, you can go a little quicker, a little slower, a little harder, a little gentler. And then the last bit right here under the ribs at our sides. No perfect spot, just explore a little bit. Take another breath. Give that a shake. Grab onto one shoulder, pull down, and then sweep to the opposite hip. We're just moving energy, crossing the midline of the body. We're gonna do this a few times here. Pull on the shoulder, sweep to the hip, cleansing our energy field of anything that no longer serves us and helping things to move freely. Shake that out again. So these little shakes, so good in between movements, in between meetings, in between errands. And then the next bit is a simple cross crawl. You can stand in one place or you can move forward and back. Just tap in. You can do an ankle, however high you want, or just the knee or thigh. Take another breath there. Keep checking in. Notice if you have a tendency to hold your breath or get a little tense. Shake it out. Breathe deep when you do. Bring your fingertips and thumbs together. You're going to bring it right to your forehead. Take a breath. Right between your eyebrows here. You can press in and pull up gently. And then we're going to bring our fingertips to that same spot and pull outward. I want to shout out my amazing friend. Do that again. Colleague Jessie Tierney, who originally turned me on to this DONA Eden energy medicine routine. Now we're going to keep drawing that all the way up the scalp. So come to the center and pull apart. Just however far you can with whatever's going on with your hair. Press in its center pretty firm, pull apart. So we're trying to stretch a little bit of space in our scalp and our skull. Go all the way to the back for blood, for lymph, to release a little tension. Keep drawing all the way down the back of the head, back of the neck. And then when you get to the shoulders, the upper back, you can kind of pull on the shoulders, take a breath, shake that out. Take a big breath in, reach up. Bring your hands to center. We're going to connect earth and sky, or connect heaven and earth. One palm up, one palm down. Reach them apart as firmly and big as you can on your inhale. Then exhale, come through center, switch hands. Turn the fingertips out, palms pressing away. Inhale to reach. Really reach those hands apart as far as you can. Once more each way. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in, feet on the ground, head in the clouds. Breath out, let yourself fold forward. Just hang here for a few breaths if that feels all right. And then start sweeping your arms in a circle, a figure 8 on the ground. Then you're gonna start to face forwards, just like you're painting a painting and sweeping this figure 8 up. You just keep sweeping this figure 8 all the way up and overhead, kind of cultivating this energy flow and protection. Then notice what way you're tracing it and draw the figure 8 the opposite way overhead, painting that. And then just imagine that kind of energy field, force field coming all the way down around. Slowly the arms come down to the sides. Take a breath. 2 more quick bits here. You're gonna imagine just zipping up your energy field, just closing this up. Just press gently right below the belly button draw line all the way up. You can imagine kind of sealing that, the special key, and throwing that away, or tucking that key away for yourself. Seal up that energy. Just imagine you're zipping up this zipper of your energy field. And then press in at the navel and in at the forehead, between the eyebrows. Press in and gently up. Take a breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to invite all of our animal guides and spirit guides and guardian angels and ancestors who are aligned with each of our greatest and highest good to be here with us, to bless and watch over and protect and cleanse everyone who's watching this at any point in the future, in space and time, anywhere you are. If you're able to point out the directions that you're at, you can pull up the compass, really pause this video, pull up the compass app on your phone to figure out which way is south, we'll start with, and then west, and then north, and then east. I just want to give you the heads up that we're going to do that in a moment. But first, I just want to have you offer to do a half sun salutation as we turn to face each of these directions with an additional really beautiful nature medicine prayer. So you can even do this sitting in a chair. You can do some other movement or stillness as we turn to face each of the 4 directions. But half sun salutation can be really nice. You want to ground through your feet and take a big breath in, reach up, maybe look up. And then exhale, slowly let yourself forward fold, maybe even to hang all the way or to lean however far you're able to hang or bend. And then press through the feet, bend the knees, look forward, reach all the way back, up, up, up. Exhale down. So that's it, 1 half sun salutation. You can do this in each of the 4 directions. So where I'm at, I know that this is north, so I'm going to turn to face south-ish. If you want to guess your way at facing south and breathe, be still or move with me here as we face the south, to the winds of the south, great serpent. Wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past, the way you shed your skin, to walk softly on the earth. Teach us the beauty way. I'm going to take 1 half turn to the right. I'm not going to turn my back to you to read this, but face to the west if you can, or think of the west. To the winds of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace, to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. I'm going to take another half step turn. Half step turn to the right. To the winds of the north, hummingbird grandmothers, grandfathers, ancient ones, come and warm your hands by our fires. Whisper to us in the wind, we honor you who have come before us, and you who will come after us, our children's children. And take a half step turn again to the east. To the winds of the east, great eagle, condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of. Teach us to fly wing to wing with the Great Spirit. Take a breath here to the east. You can take another moment to stand or to move or to sit and ground and be still, or maybe to come into a big deep squat or just ground in a goddess pose, kind of half horse stance with the feet wide and the knees out. I know you can't see my legs, but you know what I'm talking about. Mother Earth, we've gathered for the honoring of all your children, the stone people, the plant people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, the winged ones, all our relations. Maybe a hand to the belly, Father Sun, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations, Great Spirit, maybe a hand on the earth, or visualizing that energetic connection. You who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are the unnameable one, thank you for bringing us together and allowing us to sing the song of life. Take another breath there. I'm going to revisit that bit of shaking. Unless stillness is calling you, shake it out. Shake it out of your hands. Shake out your arms. Keep breathing, big breaths. Shake them down, shake them up. Shake them out to the sides. Shake them different directions. Get weird. Start shaking more of your body. Your legs, your feet, your head, your hips. Shake it out. Shake things up. Stir things up with compassion and love and a sense of safety and protection. Feel your feet grounded now. Bring a hand to your belly, hand to heart if that feels nice. Take a breath in and a breath out. Let it have that big huh sound. Take another big breath in. Breath out. One more breath in. Maybe you want to have a loud breath out. It's nice and therapeutic, or can be, if we're in a place where, without scaring ourselves or scaring others, we can yell a little bit, let a little bit of sound out in the car or wherever you're able to, without startling yourself or startling others. But even when we can't be loud, we can still make that same sound and energy, right? Or in our sleep. My eyes always bug out when I do that. But if I want to get something out and I'm in the house or the windows are open, it's in the arm, right? And then shake it out of your body and then breathe and soothe your physical body, your energy, your nervous system. So anytime after you shake it out, shake things up, make big sounds or have a big emotional release or experience, come back to these tools of breathing and grounding. So breathe in, 2, 3, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So we bring ourselves back down, right? Now, if we want to do an energizing breath, we're going to sip 3 times in through the mouth and out through the nose. And you can do it with me like this. Bringing energy up. If we need to bring and raise our energy. Now, if we are too in our head and we need to ground back down, we're going to sip in 3 through the nose and out through the mouth, like this. little challenging it can be during allergy season. I'm about to sneeze, I think. And also noticing how this makes you feel. In your head, in your body, in your energy. Just be curious as you try these tools and techniques here that I'm offering, that anybody out in the world is offering. The most valuable insight and feedback is coming from here and here, right? And then we need time to process and integrate, and tools to be able to do that. So my therapist taught me this really great technique for helping the body to process new tools, new information, new energy flows. It's just tapping up and down the legs on the same side. So right hand to right leg rather than crossing the midline. You can tap all the way around the legs, tap up and down the legs. You can go really anywhere on your body, right? And it's interesting how that feels in different places. And then we can cross the midline and give ourselves a big hug. We can add a little stretch that helps break up some tension that restricts our breathing. So this middle back thoracic spine gets a little sticky and tight. Open up and switch arms. Ugh. Let yourself make sounds. Right? You can give a hug and a little twist side to side. Do the same thing, grabbing opposite elbows. Look the opposite way of the arms. We can take this shape overhead and just experience a breath. You can soften that and just rest hands clasped on the head. If the shoulders are feeling a bit tight, you might switch that just to breathe again and notice how that feels. And then for our spine, we're gonna stretch the front and then the back. Spinal rolls here. Flexion and extension of our spine, our lifeline. So just to get energy moving, anytime you can stretch and roll front to back, side to side. And a twist or rotation. So you don't have to practice this whole 20 minutes and all of these tools together. Maybe make an individual list of the ones that really felt helpful to you to remember anytime you're feeling a little tense or just need a cleanse or reset, to use a breath technique no matter where you are. Even in the grocery store, we can stretch a little subtly front to back, side to side, and twisting. And the more that you become comfortable with these sometimes seemingly weird practices in a safe space at home, the more comfortable you might become doing what you have to for yourself in the moment, no matter where you are or who you're with. I hope that this video, my words, my energy, my unconditional love and compassion, my guides are here for all of us, so that this offering, this video, may align to each of your greatest and highest good, no matter where you are in space and time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Use your voice. Grab an animal and pick up their body language. It's been really interesting. The cat's resistance today when he's really kind of been begging for my attention. in the last few minutes before I started recording this. And most of the day, he's been really affectionate. So it's just interesting what we learned from the horses, what we learned from the animals around us. And I think I'm going to take Bean's message as a bit of a mirror message, a mirrored message that Bean didn't have much to give in this video, and maybe that's telling me that I've extended myself enough today, and it's time to sit and be still and refill my cup. And I want the same always for each of you. Much love.